Please rise for the judge who's always right, even when she's wrong. The Honorable Miss Pat.
Thank you, thank you. Just sit on down. All right, jury. Let's have some fun. Y'all ready?
Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Come on, bailiff. Do the damn thing.
This is the case of Massett versus Garcia. You may now enter.
Plaintiff Leon Majet owns a limo service and is suing his friend Garcetta for $450, claiming she stiffed him on a bill for a night on the town.
I like the outfit.
He got the outfit from Lane Bryant.
But defendant Garcetta Garcia says Leon rolled up in a filthy vehicle, and she's not about riding dirty.
Okay, before we get started, I just want to let you know that this is a jury of my peers, okay? They're gonna say some things that you might not like your haircut was overdue last week. But don't pay them no attention, okay? Only I count.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Leon, can you tell us why we're here today?
I am here today to sue my friend for $450. She rented out my car service, and I also sell soul food tamales. She ordered some tamales.
You put collard greens in tamale?
And smoked turkey. You know, she's my friend. I gave her a good deal, and once I started talking about the payment, that's when it kind of went sideways, so.
Garcia?
It was a bachelorette party. So I hired a car service so we could, you know, get faded and have a good night and nobody had to drive home. He was late. He showed up with the car dirty. The tamales made us sick. I haven't had tamales since.
Did it seem like they had a good time?
I got videos showing they had a good time.
Let me see this video.
Oh, yeah.
We out them tamales, you know what it feel like,
Ooh,
girl.
she took a big bite.
Thumbs up.
And the tamales
Thumbs up. How was the tamales?
Thumbs down.
Not the way y'all was sucking them up.
You didn't see me sucking none of them.
I couldn't tell who you was in that video. I could see the back teeth, so that means it was good. Tell me, why was the vehicle dirty?
He was late. I hired him for 7 o'clock. He got there well after that, 9 o'clock-ish, after 9 o'clock.
Do you have any proof he was late?
I have a whole text message. Thank you for asking.
Bailey, let me see this
that
text
he
message.
sent me.
Do you remember sending this, Leon?
Yes, ma'am.
He's supposed to be there at 7.
Hold on, Leon.
Go ahead, talk to me now.
I'll talk to you.
He dropping off tamales on the way while we wait. And look at what time it was, though.
8:26.
He's supposed to be there at 7.
She said be here by 9 because don't know club start at 7 o'clock.
Oh, that's true. That's true. At 7 o'clock, he was supposed to get there. We were gonna just tour through the city while we were eating tamales, while we were popping champagne. When I saw the champagne that he brought, which was cheap, and we did not drink that.
What did he buy, girl?
It was some...
Boom phone?
Pretty much.
I see you got a witness here, ma'am. Can you come on up, please? Are you the bride that was celebrating on this night?
I'm the wife now.
Let's talk about that night. How did it go down?
Once we got done eating, it was kind of getting awkward, like kind of put off with the music that was being played. Again, I was
Y'all
kind of...
didn't like the music either?
No. Turns out that it's his music he was playing.
Yeah!
He's a bootleg Drake, so he was singing and rapping.
Let me hear something.
I'm like a big guy.
Go ahead.
Do the song, man.
I do a song about going into restaurants, and they always put me in booths, you know, and I tell them I don't do no booth. So I do a callback. I say, I don't do no booth. You say, I don't do no booth. And I say, put me at a table, lady.
Put me at a table.
Because their booth be hurt my navel, baby.
That did not belong that night.
But they were jamming. They were jamming. They was out, I don't do no booth.
Not that night.
I said, I don't do no booth. I don't do no booth. I said, put me at a table, lady. Put me at a table. Because that booth be hurt my navel, baby. Hey.
So overall, how would you rate the night? Come on, be honest. This is a black
I will
business.
be honest, 9.
She mad she brought her.
Your witness just said the service was a 9.
I would understand that, being that she was surprised by the whole thing. She didn't know what time things were supposed to start. She didn't know how much I was paying. She didn't see a dirty car. I was providing that 9 for her. I expect black excellence, and he did not provide that. That's all I'm saying.
All right, witness, thank you so much.
Thank you.
When you're dealing with people that you know, they expect way more than what they pay for. So therefore, you need a contract, okay? If that was a regular person, you could have charged their credit card. But she didn't even pay you. Then she ate the tamales, claimed she got sick, dirty up your car, and still complain. But you also can't be putting on your music, 'cause everybody don't want to hear about your neighbor. And Miss Garcilla, he bought you mints, he bought you cheap wine. He been on the stove all day in his backyard making y'all tamales. He did everything that he thought he should do. And see, God don't like ugly, because them tamales was so good that that lady couldn't lie back there. You tomato 7. She said, girl, you lying, that sir was a 9. So I'm gonna settle this right now. I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff, Leon, for $450.
Let's go, Leon. Hey, that man.
All you had to do was pay the man. Now that settles it. Hey, on their way out, let me hear that song again.
I don't do no boo.
I don't do no boo.
Put me at a table, lady.
Put me at a table,
Because that boot be hurt my neighbor, baby.
Put me at
Get your ass on out here.
Go ahead, Leon.
How many of y'all think Leon was hitting it?
Look at that, crazy. She getting all the tamales.
Oh!
No men were allowed in any of our rooms.
They don't be opposed, Your Honor, when they be watching.
This took a turn.
Tell me how this is worth $2,500. When they made this watch 100 years ago, it was a nickel. Y'all get this next case. I got shit to do. All right, Jared, please contribute something good today. If you don't, I'm about to lock you up in my fake jail.
Better than the real jail I've been going to.
This is the case of Garrett versus Roberts. You may now enter.
Plaintiff Stephanie Garrett is suing her friend Shonda for $250 because she claims Shonda kicked her out of her hotel room when she met a man at a club during their recent girls' trip to the Dominican Republic. Defendant Shonda Roberts claims she didn't kick anyone out of the room and that Stephanie left on her own, so she doesn't owe her anything.
So let's get started. Miss Garrett, why are you here?
I'm here today to sue my friend Shonda for $250 for breaking our contract on a girls' trip to DR. One of the rules in that contract was that no men were allowed in any of our rooms. She broke that rule. That in turn caused me to have to sleep somewhere else. So I'm suing her for the $250, which is one night stay in that room.
Chandra, how you respond to what your friend is saying here?
I agree with the contract. However, she violated it too. She putting all our business in the street. I don't feel like I owe her nothing.
Any vacation you got to sign an NDA to go on sound like a good vacation to me.
It definitely is.
All right, Stephanie, how long have y'all known each other?
We've been friends for 5 years.
Has she ever acted a fool before?
Always.
I'm off the chain, y'all.
So what happened on the other trip that made you want to come up with this NDA?
Some people went back and kind of told their spouses what happened on our previous trip. So we were like, oh, we can't have this.
No, give me an example, girlfriend. Don't stop now.
Okay.
I want to hear her dirt.
It's a lot.
But they don't be opposed, Your Honor, when they be watching.
I've never watched you.
Oh.
This took a turn.
All right, Stephanie, you got some evidence of this contract?
Yes, ma'am, I do have.
According to this contract, it sounds like NDA stands for no dick allowed. Gotta get me one of these.
It's called marriage.
What's the other terms in this contract, Stephanie? Punta Cana girls trip.
Yeah, no complaining. No guys are allowed in the room. You can only call your spouse, your husband, or your children once a day.
On the contract in number 3, it says, be a team player.
Thank you.
Okay, so you got to the DR, and you met somebody.
So you supposed to have left the room because he fine as hell, hey?
Well, Your Honor, it wasn't quite like that. He wanted to make sure all the ladies got back to the hotel, and I was like, you coming inside?
Ain't nothing like that tropical thing here. Stephanie, what did you do and say?
I said, girl, like, where I'm supposed to go? I don't care where you go. You better figure it out, because he's staying.
So where did you go?
One of the other individuals that were on the trip as well, I went to her room.
How long was you there?
Till 2 o'clock the next day.
Oh, he must have had 3 blue pills that night.
I don't think he had a blue pill. I think he had that gas station shit. Chandra, you brought your evidence to court with you.
Yeah, we want to hear the witness.
Yeah.
Get up here. Please state your full name for the courts.
My name is John Hayes.
Tell me what happened that night from your perspective, where you would come in and just take over somebody's room and lay medicated pipe.
I ain't put out. I took them back to the room, and just so happened they were together. To cut the story, I wanted her.
Oh.
She looked at me like I was crazy.
That could have been you getting the dick that night.
Maybe that's why she mad about it.
Go sit down. All right, jury, come on, help me out here. What do y'all think? Ray J.
It's real simple. Take one for the team.
Yes.
Chandra, you got any final words?
You need to loosen up, have a good time, let your hair down. And I don't feel like I need to be sued because I didn't tell her to leave. She left voluntarily.
So was you still gonna get it on if she stayed?
Yeah.
Who wanna watch this old ass porn? Even the audience got their hands up. Y'all going to hell. Stephanie, what do be a team player mean? It mean look out for your girl. That's what we thinking. See, that's why you gotta start hanging out with people that look different from you. You don't go and hang out with nobody with no little bitty waist. You hang out with fat bitches so you can be the nice looking one. You can't be bringing a competition to the beach with you and get mad when Jungle Dick chose her over you. And Chandra, if you wanted it that bad, you could have did it in the elevator. You could have did it in your car. You could have did it in the hood. You could have did it anywhere. Sir, it's nasty. And you was being cheap, but whatever you giving her, she's smiling and she's happy. But what y'all gave her, she's very upset. I'm gonna settle this once and for all. I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff, Stephanie, for $250.
Thank you.
For your freaky ass friend.
Thank you.
Don't be mad about paying $250 because y'all did kick her out her room.
You are dismissed.
So one time I was sharing this room with a comedian. I was just started to go on the road, so I didn't know anything about sleeping for gigs and stuff.
Yeah.
So I look up and she got this fucking white man who owned a club, and he was like, "Do you want to join in?" I'm like, "In what?" I didn't have nowhere to go, because at the time I'm a broke-ass comedian. I turned my back and put that pillow on my head, act like I ain't hear nothing. Baby, I mind my business.
You're a team player.
You was a team player.
How did the watch break? Because it looked like it was under stress.
I don't know how I got broken.
Your wrist choked it out. Jury, my life experiences make me qualified to judge any damn thing that walks and moves on this earth.
You did get shot in the head.
So let's get the judges, and bailiff, get the bailiff.
This is the case of Anderson versus Williams.
Plaintiff Nia Anderson thinks that time's up for her friend Jasmine to fork over the $2,500 for an heirloom watch that she busted after Jasmine did the decent thing and let her wear it to an event. But defendant Jasmine Williams claims that the watch was already rusty and crusty and bad, and only a fool would pay $2 to replace a watch that was never worth that to begin with.
So, Miss Anderson, tell me why you're here.
I'm suing Jasmine Williams for $2,500 for a valuable watch. I gave it to Jasmine for her to borrow for an event. She returned it broken, unable to be fixed.
Jasmine, why you here?
So it was for an award ceremony at my job. When we realized that it was broken, I offered to get it repaired. The person that I took it to said it was gonna be like $150. So she said no. And I'm like, so you want me to replace the whole watch? And she's like, yeah.
Can you describe the watch to me?
A family heirloom given to me by my great-grandmother. My grandmother was born in 1930.
That's not long ago.
It's almost 100 years.
100 years. Exactly, thank you.
I know somebody 100.
My auntie was 104.
And I got a cousin, 99.
I had a fever of 105.
I had
a... Did you bring the watch here? Can I see it?
It's right here in my hand, shattered and unrepairable.
How did the watch break? Because it looked like it was under stress.
I don't know how I got broken.
I do know how I got broken. Your wrist choked it out. Can I ask you a question, ma'am? Tell me how this is worth $2,500. This is gold, green, black, and silver. This thing is 4 different nationalities.
It still holds a value.
I know it holds a value to you.
Of $2,500.
Can you please calm down and listen to me?
Yes, ma'am.
All I'm asking you, when they made this watch 100 years ago, it was a nickel. You got an appraisal?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay, Neil. How much you pay the appraiser to write this up for you?
Like $225?
For $200, I'll write anything on a piece of paper.
I'm gonna pass the watch around. Be careful, because it's an antique.
Oh, Ray J.
Nia is suing her friend Jasmine for $2,500 to replace the heirloom watch that Jasmine borrowed and broke. But Jasmine claims she offered to have it fixed, but Nia refused. Miss Pat is about to settle it.
I'm gonna pass the watch around. Be careful, because it's an antique.
Oh, Ray J.
Wow.
I'm just playing.
Go to hell. Jerry, can you help me real quick?
You have the pieces. Why ruin the friendship with her by suing her for money when you can't really replace this?
She really is not taking responsibility for how much it means to me.
So you want to financially punish her for
I'm not
being nice
financially
enough.
punishing
You
her.
are. If you valued it so much, why would you suggest I
Because
wear it?
I value you. And I wanted to see you at your
Well,
best. So excuse me.
Did you ever try and get the watch fixed instead of just suing her?
Of course. However, the suggestions that they had would take away from the integrity of the watch and the vintage state that was already in.
Okay, before I make my decision, Neil, is there anything you want to say?
Yes.
Make it short. Everything been long with you today.
I believe that Jasmine should replace my grandmother's watch. I feel like $2,500 is
It's long. You going long. Okay, Jasmine, what do you have to say?
I'm sorry that our friendship has come to this, but she knows she's exaggerating so much about it being such a family heirloom. And if she doesn't want to repair it, how am I to help her?
All right, I heard enough. I just want to say,
Yes,
if
ma'am.
this was a family heirloom, like you said it was, you shouldn't have never loaned it out if it meant that much to you. I see the tears, I see the hurt, but you're your grandmother's most valuable heirloom, not a watch. And I gotta say to you, Jasmine, stop borrowing people old jewelry. Come on now, sister, we the same side. You know we can't be putting on no 100-year-old watch and not busting that shit wide open. Okay, now I gotta settle this once and for all. I'm ruling in favor of Neil, the plaintiff.
Oh, thank you.
You're gonna get $150 to fix your watch.
Damn it.
Period.
If it means that much to you, get it fixed. Keep this watch as a part of your family. That's all you need.
You are dismissed.
Don't lend out shit you can't get back. Keep your grandmama shit in the house where she kept it at. I don't got no heirlooms.
You got Fruit of a Loom?
Yes.
Well, don't lend those out either.
You let a crackhead steal a monkey?
He dipped.
I sold a lot of crack. Crackheads are fast.
We were going on a 7-day cruise to Jamaica. She flaked on me.
All your baby had was the shits. You could have left that baby at home.
I got into a whole car accident, got to the hospital, and found out that I did not have health insurance.
I love her to death. She reminds me of me.
Why are you in here suing her?
I'm standing on principle now.
Them tears went back real quick.
Real quick.